0.0 or size H hook. You're going to need scissors for later on, and yarn. I have this Red Heart pink, and then I have Red Heart with Love white. So to start a granny square, it's really easy. You just need to make a slip knot, which again, you wrap around your finger twice, hold the end. You're going to take the back over the top, let it sit, making kind of a cross, and then you take the top off and pull. What you first have to do is make a magic circle. Now, to make a magic circle, all you're going to do is chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to take that and insert it into the first stitch and slip stitch into there. And you have your circle. Now chain 3, and in clusters of 3 double crochets you're going to make your beginning. So let's start with double crochet. Double crochet is wrap around your hook, insert in, pull through. You have 3. Pull through 2, pull through 2. So there's 1 cluster for the granny square. So then you're going to chain 2. A lot of people chain 3, but I think 2 looks better. And as you can see, I'm working over my tail. I have it put in front to hide it away. So again, another cluster of 3 double crochets. So 1, 2. It has been a while since I have made a granny square. 3. Okay, now we want 4 of these clusters. So there's 1, 2, so chain 2 and make another one. 1, there's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet. Okay, chain 2, 1, 2, and 1 more cluster. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and again a double crochet you wrap around your hook, insert into the hole of the magic circle, pull through. You have 3. Go through 2, pull through 2, voila. Now at the end of this, you have to remember to chain 2, 1, 2, and that completes your side. Now I like to pull this tight and let it hang off the back. Now in that chain 3 we made 1, 2, 3, we're gonna insert our hook through both of the V's, pull through and through, and that completes the first part. As you keep going, it'll start looking more and more square. Round 2 is going to be just the same as this, basically. So you're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Going back into this stitch here, we're only going to put 2 double crochets. You'll see why at the end. So we're going to go in, there's 1, wrap, you're going directly into this hole, and you're just going to put 2 double crochets, and that's 1 cluster in there. Now remember, chain up 2, 1, 2, and into here. So again, we're going into these little holes. Those are the chain 2 space we put earlier. I'm going to put 3 into here. Since this is a corner, which I'll explain in a minute, we're going to chain up 2 and put 3 more double crochets in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. And into this corner here, I'm going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, I need to pull more yarn. This yarn is being stubborn. And 3. Now remember, chain 2, 1, 2, and into the next one. So remember, it's whoop. In the corners, it's 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And I'll explain to you what I mean by corner. There's 2, 3, not chain 2, 1, 2, and again. These are all corners because there's no sides yet. When you chain up the 2, what you're doing is forming the sides and another corner. One more. And chain 2. And back. Now here's your beginning. Remember, we only put 3 in here? No, we still have to do, since it's a corner, we have to do 3 double and chain 2. I like to leave it like that because it makes, a lot of people just do all 6 in there at once, but I think it looks cleaner this way. Chain 2. I want to slip stitch into the top of our chain 3. And sometimes it's hard to get into these suckers. Voila. So now you have a corner. If you look, you have a corner here, a side, another corner. Now remember, in the corners, which are here, these are your 4 corners. Right here. You're going to put chain 2, or you're going to put the 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Here, you're only going to put 3 double crochet in these 4, and then chain 2, and then go to the next one. Then I'll show you how to change the color. Maybe a couple more, and then I'll show you. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Remember, back into the stitch. We're going to do 2 only. 1, whoopies, 2, chain 2, 1, 2. Now we have a side. Here is the side, right here. We're going to insert our hook and do 3 double crochet only. There's 2, 3. So here, since it's not a corner, as you can see, it's not the corner, it's a side, we're just going to chain 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to go into the corner for 3 double, chain 2, 3 double. So there's 1, 2, 3. Now if we go back to where we've already finished, here's your corner, and you can see you've already made 2 more sides now. See the 2? Every row it's going to increase by 1 side. As bigger and bigger you get, it's going to increase these. So there's 1 here, now we have 2. So we need to chain 2 and go on to the next side. So this is not a corner. It's not in our corner. You can always tell the corners because you can see there's 3 already here with a space and then another 3. This is just empty. So what do you put there? That's right, just 3 double crochet, chain 2. Oopies. 2, 3, chain 2, go on to the next side. 2, and remember, go back to that chain through. There's 1, 2, 3, and you're going to slip stitch into the 3rd on the chain, which can be a pain in the rear end to get into. And slip stitch. And when you go back and look at how we did it over here, you can see it looks a lot cleaner. So there's that. Okay, so let's change our color. What I like to do is cut a tail, and with this I like to chain up 1 and pull through, and it's off basically. And then you're basically just going to start, and you can go in any one of the corners. It doesn't matter where you start the next one. So first I like to hide my tail. To hide the tail, I go into this one, into the stitch itself, and pull through. Into the stitch, pull through. Make sure it's in the stitch only, not in the hole. Because when you crochet on top of that, it's going to be hidden away, and then you don't have to worry about weaving in ends. And pull through. I like to do this for about 2 or 3 of them. And these ones can be a little tricky to get into. Voila. And wrap it around. And pull through. Cut this a little further down and let it hang. Okay, so let's go into this corner. She is snoring so loud. Hello, princess. Good morning. Good morning. Are you done snoring? Hey, you're in my video snoring, Goofy. Oh, you're so sweet. Marleigh, you want dinner? Good morning. Anyhow, so insert your hook. Now you can do this one of 2 ways. You can just go like this, put it on your hook, pull through, chain up 1, and then leave that there. Or you can make another slip knot, put your hook in, go here, pull it together, and then chain 1 to secure it into place. Now, this one, obviously, we're going to work over our straggler like we do in all of them. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That slip stitch here, that chain, that does not count as 1. So there will be 4 on here, but that doesn't count. So 2 double, 1. I'm going to work over this yarn. 2. And over 2 double crochet here. Oh, 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 oh. Chain 2. 1, 2. A lot of times I don't chain 2, I just go right into the next stitch, but it looks neater if you chain 2. And that's how you change colors. And yes, you can see this through here, but when you go into this hole to crochet, you can grab that up and crochet on top of it, and you won't see it no more. I'll show you. Chain 2, because see, this is not a corner, this is just our side, and we have another side here. Remember, we're increasing by 1 every time we put 1 into the sides. So we had 2 sides, now we should have, once we get into here, I will show you. Now you have 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. and just going through one of the stitches in the back. Okay, so I'll show you how I hide this one away real quick. 1, 2, 3, and then that will be it. You will be off to the races. 3, 2. So to hide that end, remember it's still over here hanging out. I just grab it up and double crochet on top of it. 2, 3, and you don't even see it anymore. Grab up the next one. 1. Psych, I'm just kidding. I forgot to chain 2. 1, 2. Then we grab it. 1, 2. This yarn is being a pain in the rear. And the end went away. See how it's hidden in there now? Even that little piece we left out is gone. It's all hidden away. You don't even see it anymore. And look, now we have 1, 2, 3 in the side. So then we're going to have 4 in the side. Alright, so this is basically it. This is how you double crochet. I'm going to finish this round. And then we will fasten off. Okay, I just finished the row of white, and that's all the white I'm going to do for this particular project, because I think the white is now overpowering the pink. So 2 rows is plenty for me. So same thing. We're going to cut her in, leaving a nice tail. We're going to chain up 1 and pull through, and that leaves a knot, and then we will weave those ends in with a tapestry needle, because if this is your finishing piece, like if you're done with this completely, then the way I showed you to weave in your ends as you go along won't work for this, because then you'll just have them hanging here. So you'll have to weave them in to the bottom here around these. So you would just, let's just say my yarn's on here, I would just put it through, pull the yarn through, and then go down to here, pull the yarn through, and then here, pull the yarn through, and then it's done. But I'm going to keep working on this particular piece, so I'm just going to weave my ends in the way I did before. But here you have it. This is how you make a granny square. Well, let's imagine that's not there anymore. In fact, I'll tuck it under. And there you go. Isn't it cute? This would be a cute little baby girl blanket, or you could do like a baby blue here with the white, and then a baby, or pink, or purple. You could do pink, you can do green, you can do blue, and this would be the cutest baby blanket. Just keep going and going and going. I'd say for a baby blanket, maybe 50 rows, 50 rounds, and then measure it and see if it's the correct size for you. But here you go. And comment below with any other how-to videos you'd like to see when it comes to crocheting, and I will do my best to get those videos out to you.